What is the Internet of Things? First of all, the term Internet of Things is not new. People have been discussing the idea for decades. Internet of Things, also known as IoT, is a proposed development of the Internet in which everyday objects send them to receive data. It is a system of interrelated computing devices, mechanical and digital machines, objects, animals, or people that are provided with unique identifiers and the ability to transfer data over a network without requiring human to human or human to computer interaction. Although the Internet of Things wasn't named until 1999, it has been around for a while. The first Internet appliance was a Coke machine at Carnegie Mellon University in the early 1980s. The creators were able to connect to the machine over the Internet and check its status to see if there was still Coke left in the machine. The thing in the Internet of Things can be anything that can be assigned an IP address and can be provided with the ability to transfer data over a network. Here are some common facets of everyday life. All these areas would benefit from the use of the Internet of Things. Many of these areas have already implemented the Internet of Things to become more efficient and prosperous. First, we'll start off talking about farming. Farming has actually been and still is the greatest utilizer of the Internet of Things. People will always need food, and across the globe, people struggle with food challenges. This pressures farmers into finding better methods of feeding the population that continues to grow. Using the Internet of Things improves operational efficiency, drives productivity, and creates new revenue sources and helps make better profit. There are 4 ways that the Internet of Things helps the agricultural environment. The first is productivity. Precision agriculture uses analytics to optimize farming decisions. It helps maximize product from every inch of the land and is used in food production. Wireless cloud-connected systems help in maximizing yield. This automates everyday agriculture operations and provides real-time monitoring and information analysis for smart decision-making. The second is pest control. Wireless sensors can monitor pest counts. It can detect when pest population is too high, and then it meters pheromone delivery system will automatically activate and disrupt the mating patterns of the pest. Thirdly, there is conservation. With embedded wireless devices and soil monitoring systems, farmers can measure moisture and detect leaks. This helps them manage energy usage. Lastly, there is continual value. To illustrate this, I will use the example of John Deere. They embedded connectivity into their product. With John Deere, farmers can track their machines and analyze data. Responses to the data and automated to optimize crop yield, which automatically boosts productivity and from season to season. The Internet of Things is also used in building management. This essentially means the construction of what people call smart buildings. In these buildings, the Internet of Things would allow one common IP platform to link all the sensors and devices together, and they could feed information to each other. This is also known as Building Internet of Things, or BAS. These buildings will interconnect devices will end up saving both time and money. The Internet of Things can also be used in healthcare. Both patients in healthcare and providers can benefit from the Internet of Things. Some uses are mobile medication devices and applications, or wearable devices that allow patients to capture their health data. Hospitals also use the Internet of Things to keep tabs on location of medical devices, personnel, and patients. The Internet of Things can also be used to supplement patient treatment through remote monitoring and communication, and to keep track of patients as they move throughout the hospital. Another good example of the Internet of Things is energy. There is something known as the smart fridge. Wouldn't it be nice if your refrigerator could tell you what you were out of? It could text you when its internal camera saw that you were low on something or out of something completely. The Internet of Things is commonly used in Britain. The government is pushing energy companies to make many smart meters. These are used to heat homes and use energy. They have functions that let you turn on heating remotely and then set it to turn down the temperatures when it's nice or sunny out, or you can program it to turn off when no one is home. Some of these devices use motion sensing cameras to see what you're doing, or they use the phone to see when the phone has left the house, because that usually means that you did too. The Internet of Things can also bring great benefits to transportation. For transportation systems to sustain profitability, they need to make end-to-end improvements. They need to complete visibility facilities more effective, make timely decisions, and reduce delays through quicker detection of issues. Mobile devices and other smart devices, such as radio frequency identification or RDIF, would be utilized. Many companies using RDIF are reaching nearly 100% shipping and receiving accuracy, 99.5% inventory accuracy, and 30% faster order processing and 30% reduction in labor costs. In concerns to warehouse and yard management, the Internet of Things can also be helpful. By converting the physical, digital, transportation, and logistics, warehouses can capture and share their mission-critical data across the cloud, which ensures that they have the right products in the right place at the right time. When humans have to do these tasks, it is usually time-intensive and prone to error. Using interconnected machines can increase efficiency and accuracy. Fleet management plays a critical role in managing maintenance schedules, everyday vehicle usage, and service routes. Fleet downtime must be minimized to increase productivity. By replacing manual and hard copy work orders with mobile devices, technicians save time and increase data accuracy. Also for field technicians, real-time visibility in driver and vehicle performance is very important. Having greater visibility and time-real insight can be used to increase the safety of technicians, reduce damaged inventory, and decrease insurance-related costs. There is talk of things called smart cities as well. In these cities, all the traffic signals would be connected. There would be smart dumpsters, and they would tell you when they needed to be emptied. Everything would be interconnected with each other. This could make things much more efficient in society and could also result in less energy usage. There are definitely some concerns when it comes to the Internet of Things. Security and privacy pose the greatest threat. These smart devices collect a lot of personal data and information. For example, the smart meter used in heating systems knows when you are at home and when you leave your house. Hackers haven't hacked into many smart devices yet. Not enough people are using the Internet of Things to connect to appliances for hackers to care very much about it. But as people start to implement it and financial benefits arise, hackers will definitely follow suit. As far as people know, right now the Internet of Things is fairly safe. There should not be any serious damage done. Another concern is about space. In order for Internet of Things to work, items and objects must be assigned an IP address. Luckily for us, that there was a huge increase in IPv6's address space. Specialists have reported that we could assign an IPv6 address to every atom of the surface of Earth and still have enough addresses left to do another 100 Earths. This means we could easily assign an IP address to every object on Earth. Computers are generally reliant on human beings for information. People type things out or record things and then put them on the internet. But people have limited time, attention, and accuracy. This means that humans are not as good as capturing data as we would like to think. If computers knew everything without any help from humans, we would be able to greatly reduce waste, loss, and cost. We would always know when things needed replacing and when things needed repairing. In conclusion, the Internet of Things can help society in many ways. The Internet of Things can be utilized in everyday activities, whether it's knowing what you need to pick up at the grocery store or riding the public bus. The Internet of Things can be implemented. It can save businesses and individuals time and money while proving to be more efficient as well. I believe that as time passes and technology grows even stronger, more buildings and possibly smart cities will be constructed. As shown on this graphic, The possibilities for the Internet of Things are endless.